When I got the job at DC Studios, Ryan Reynolds texted me and said, "Congratulations, this is amazing. I'm so excited. I really hope you do Superman." And I said, "You coming back as Green Lantern?" And he said, "Go yourself." And then the other was Jason Momoa, who's like, "Lobo!"
I think we're making some really cool stuff that's going to be worth waiting for and worth getting hyped about. This is a new Superman, a new phase.
We're going to be launching the DCU. It's a lot of responsibility on our shoulders.
In that same basic sort of shot, start the drag.
When James and Peter took over the DC world, I was like, "Ooh, this is exciting. Whatever they're going to be building, I want to be a part of that."
Okay, great. That's good for that.
The bar is high, pressure's on, but this team is ready to rise to the challenge.
Very, very cold.
It's kind of crazy that we are launching a new era right now. We are at the forefront. We're on the front lines.
What's it called again?
Justice Gang.
Nope.
We're not called that.
This is the official news of the day. David got arrested for wearing clothes that were too tight. What an outfit to be arrested in, though, am I right?
It was important to really put the best foot forward with DC and DC Studios, and that was to start with Superman.
Superman is the OG of superheroes, and it had been over a decade since there was a standalone Superman movie.
He's the first superhero. He's an incredibly important character to DC. And there's a trinity, Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. But we've seen a lot more of Wonder Woman and Batman over the past few years than we have of Superman.
This film is very much about the essential goodness of the human spirit. We wanted to share that sense of optimism, something that really did harken back to the one from 1978.
You're gonna be fine.
I felt like there was a place for color, the old school look of some of these science fiction elements
that had been missing from movies. It was a very simple thing that wasn't there.
James loves these universes, and that kind of energy comes from the top.
Let's go through the actions one time. Yeah, that's it.
He cares so deeply about the characters, and he kind of navigates all that in a way that I think is unique to him and to the DC world.
It's really refreshing to be working with someone who has such passion and such knowledge.
I don't know anybody who loves comic books more than James does. He lives for these, and he knows the history of everything.
James grew up literally drawing comic books. He was obsessed.
We're at the beginning of this DC Studios journey.
What's his game?
The goal here is to obviously make a great film and to set the table for the DCU and build to the next.
The opportunity to play with the greatest library of characters and stories and themes really is a dream come true.
Put your hands on your head, like, oh my God.
As we move forward from Superman, we have access to everything. Nothing's off limits. We could go in any direction we wanted to go.
James explained this, that each movie is like its own graphic novel. The filmmaker gets to bring their sensibility to it.
Peter and James, they've been incredible on Supergirl, letting me have at it with the script and then giving me excellent notes, but sort of never challenging the vision that I had for it. Taking a complicated female protagonist and letting her exist.
So you get to have your own voice, and that's what I loved about Supergirl.
Come on.
For me, it's really about staying grounded in the authenticity.
We love the characters, we love the stories, and we really want to do justice for them.
They see, boom, boom, crypto, they turn and run.
There's a North Star of what inspired us, but as we do the organic process of story development, if something shows up that we think is unexpectedly great, we are going to follow down that road.
I thought it was great, Clark.
James's new Superman brings us into a new vision for DC and Superman, a bright, colorful world where hope leads the way.
The real simple truth of it is the DCU is a group of disparate artists telling different stories and making sure each one of those stories is worth telling. It's been an amazing collaboration. Okay, let's go back to one. Let's do it one more time.